G'day, mates. Brought you together today
Yeah, that's offensive. You doing that.
to
Yeah,
play
you're not allowed to do that.
Mel Gibson Safari 3.
If anyone is allowed to do that,
3.
you are not.
So there's been 2 others?
No.
Okay. Oh, that's terrible.
And I brought in my
Hey,
friend,
it's me!
Oh,
Mel Gibson.
It's me on the screen!
what? Yeah, so this is the best. This is the closest you could get to Mel Gibson.
Try to get closer.
I mean, you could pass for Russell Crowe.
James,
Either will
I
do.
hate that cunt.
smell my hands. Yeah.
What's wrong with your hands?
They're all mildewy, man. People leave the fucking...
mildewy.
You
People
having
leave
trouble
the-
moving?
People
I'm good.
leave the sponge in the sink. Throwing off my day.
What?
I don't know if this game has a narrative, actually.
I'm looking at it.
Wait.
Wet sponges are the
It doesn't
bane of my
perform like this,
existence.
generally.
Right?
Yeah, what's happening?
What?
Why'd you do this?
What's going on? What's happening?
And this is a nightmare. What'd you do?
He failed.
What'd
He
you
died.
do?
Yeah. I feel like you should close the game and open it again.
This is playing off a what?
We got a...
What is this?
There is an Xbox over there.
It does function.
Oh, there we go. Now the sound's working. Is it working now? Hey, it's working!
Oh, that's much better.
Hey, it's because you switched the audio, man. It doesn't know how to deal with that.
Now you can speed run it, Adam.
Yeah, that was the problem.
Get it?
Wait for it. Hit!
There you
There you
go.
go.
So the goal of the game is you play as
Oh, you got to attack
Mel
that.
Gibson, who wears a hat and has long hair.
Yeah, Pitfall Gibson.
Not positive you're playing as Mel Gibson,
What?
You're
but
just-
it's his safari.
So he owns land somewhere.
Yeah.
And
Stocked it
you
with
have
aboriginals
to,
and elephants.
and now you have to explore his land and kill his animals.
Based off of my real life story.
Oh, there you go.
I've hunted people.
Uh-huh.
I once fucked a meerkat to death.
Oh, I was a boss.
Oh, you got played!
Nice.
Since we have you here, Mel, what's the most fun you've had working on a film?
Well, if you've ever seen the 1997 picture Conspiracy Theory,
Everyone
you
has.
know that I could read the minds of women.
No, that's not that one. That's a different one.
No, what I'm saying, the reason I got the idea for that movie is because during Conspiracy Theory, I could read the minds of women.
Okay, so 2 problems. You didn't think of the idea for what women want. I'm assuming some sort of low-rent screenwriter did.
Prove it.
Also, you sound British.
Took that rock. Good
Prove
job.
it.
I'm international.
Mel Gibson.
Internationally acclaimed Mel Gibson.
Didn't he
This-
lose his
I was
accent?
born in the Highlands.
This
You'd say
conversation is...
Highlands.
Highlands?
Lands.
Lands.
This is really stimulating me, and now I'm more than ever curious about your life and times. To what would you attribute your fantastic success in cinema and in life?
Every morning I wake up and drink a glass of gasoline.
What's
All
guzzling?
right. Okay.
What is that?
That was on brand.
Not familiar with
Right?
guzzling.
Was that right?
Yeah, you did that. Yeah.
It's a vodka tonic.
And I go running with my imaginary beaver friend.
You
That
still
was
sound
also-
so British.
Here, how about wait? Someone ask a question and then Alana will answer, but I'll move my mouth.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Watch out for... Oh, they got magic powers, you know.
Who's the most fun-loving, beautiful actress that you've had the opportunity to work with over your career?
You know who it ain't? Me wife. She is a bitch. She walks around with plastic tits, and she's like some kind of whore.
It's like we just played the tape back.
You did it, Adam. You're back.
Remember when I ate a hamburger off the kitchen floor?
Wasn't that Hasselhoff?
No,
Yeah.
that's Hasselhoff.
Yeah, you are a fan of the world's peoples. We know this. So,
Crikey, I am.
do you think that your scenes with Jet Li were some of your best work or some of your worst work?
Who?
Watch out.
Oh.
Don't go there, Adam.
Look at me go!
I guess you went the wrong way.
You beat the level.
Does it,
Hear him out.
it seems to be progressing.
So, correct me if I'm wrong, but you were born in California?
The
and then
Highlands.
Okay, and then you moved to Australia
It's all right.
as a young man.
Well, I was trained by a Spaniard.
Are you thinking of Highlander, a movie starring...
Hold on, I can do the mental gymnastics. Thinking of Braveheart.
I moved to Australia, and I met a little pig. I met a little pig who taught me to love again.
Okay, you're thinking of James Cromwell in Babe. Is that what you're thinking of?
Babe. That's Babe.
Which,
But-
in your defense, was written and directed by the man who made your career in Mad Max.
What do you think those floating balls are?
Those are logs.
Yeah, easily.
Oh, I see.
He's so confident.
Use your
Of course
imagination.
those are logs. Look at them going up and down as logs are so often meant to do.
Mel Gibson, star of stage and screen. Do you think that you could play an Irishman? And if so, how convincingly?
Give me something to say.
Okay. Jack Ryan, I'm going to blow you up with a car bomb.
Jack it ain't, I'm a get a car bomb, yeah.
Still sounds Australian.
A little bit, yeah.
I think it's perfect.
Really?
Flavor the Outback. Mel Gibson, what happened to your hair?
Look at me. Is this the interview where he says a bunch of homophobic shit?
He's
Is
smoking,
he smoking
on
on
Oprah.
camera?
31.
How does your writer feel about being the sexiest man alive?
See, I was out of town when that thing came out, so and when she picked up and read it, I think she was relieved that it didn't say the sexiest man dead.
He say something about Reddit?
Yeah.
Oprah's the best poon I've ever had.
Adam, I think you got to kill that big guy, honestly.
No, just keep going right. You haven't gone all the way
Eat
right
the
yet.
rock.
Well, yeah, because going right is hard because there's Pac-Man fucking come up out of the ground and then...
Don't you guys focus on the interview.
I'm very invested in this video game.
All right. There you go.
Did I hear something about Passion of the Christ too?
We actually know, but you can ask Mel about it right
Mel's
now.
right
Anything you want.
Hello, mate.
Excellent to me. Why do you sound like fucking what's his name from Australia?
Mel
Because I
Gibson?
am from Australia, mate.
All right, so I heard you're doing Passion of the Christ too, yeah?
Yeah, this time I won't be playing Jesus.
You didn't play Jesus in the first one.
Prove it.
All right, well,
Okay.
I'm looking forward to it.
So,
Thank you.
Mel,
Nice to meet you.
Nice meeting you, sugar tits.
into the taint.
Oh. He probably has nice buns.
There you go.
How'd you forget?
Can I play?
Sure, James.
Yeah, let James take a whirl.
You know, I really thought this game would be playable.
It is. We're playing it.
Yeah, we're
Yeah,
having a great time.
How do you feel about Australian director Taika Waititi?
Got him.
Not wide enough.
Good. Yeah.
I mean, he's
he's
right.
valid. He's a little dark.
It's on brand. It's fine. What's
That's-
the narrative? Can you explain the story?
Yeah, so this is basically my acid trip I had. I met an elephant.
Yeah.
You're actually not supposed to shoot him. He'll eat you, you'll climb inside him, and then the fan will break. And you'll have to climb out his arsehole.
I like that you giggle at the end sometimes.
He went into Ace Ventura. Smell my hands. We're all mildewy, yeah?
No.
I want to smell.
Yeah, give him a whiff.
Can we look up Mel Gibson IMDb trivia?
Here's some wild trivia. He has parents.
Weird.
Fuck off, I know.
Ah, controversial.
Yeah.
All right.
This
okay.
is a timed quiz.
So I will give you the actor that appeared with Mel Gibson in the movie, and you give me the movie.
Fuck.
Ready?
All right. Heath Ledger.
Dark Knight.
Patriot. The Patriot.
What? Knight's Tale.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Mel Gibson movie. Helen Hunt. Alan
Tornado!
Alda.
What women want.
It's Tornado.
You weren't in
You're thinking of Twister,
Also,
you
yeah, it's not a
dumbass.
movie.
It's Twister, mate.
Well,
bit of an out.
now that we've reached the end of our gameplay video, I'd like to ask our guest, Alana, how long did you think this gameplay was going to last?
You know, I thought that game would be like a couple hours. It's 3 minutes.
We haven't beaten it yet.
We have, I think. I think
Audie
Adam beat it.
Pin.
Welcome to Mel Gibson Safari 3.
He sounds higher and tinnier than usual.
How do I laugh like an Australian?
It's just laughter.
Hey,
You have to got to turn yourself upside down first.
I really do think that means you finished the game.
Beat it.
No, I got the same thing.
No, but I
Okay.
got it with more points.
Adam,
He
let
did get it
James
with
have
more
this.
points.
You don't have to swoop in there, Alex. I've never actually heard this whole thing.
Really?
Yeah.
It takes
pretty
a
bad.
turn.
Yeah, we
pretty
maybe
bad.
can't
Let's
use
just do
it.
the 2-minute version, yeah.
Oh, they edited it down. That's nice. Conscious of my time.
Correct, okay, good. So you're not lying to me about fake tits.
I've never have.
Yes, you just did. You said they weren't. You fucking lied to me before.
I didn't.
He's angry at her
She's so
because he
chill.
found out that her boobs are fake, and he's upset.
We've all
That's
had
it.
bad days.
But that's important to
He
him.
got tricked.
It is
Yeah.
weird that you'd be married to someone and not know that.
Not a lie, who cares? So, they look ridiculous. Get rid of them, why don't you?
You know what? We all make mistakes. And I think as human beings, we are inherently flawed. Each and every one of us. No one in this room is free from sin of some sort of type, fashion, or whatever, but that shouldn't determine who we are. That shouldn't limit us. We shouldn't be able to spend our whole lives in some sort of social prison because of some mistake we made years ago.
You look like a fucking bitch on heat. And if you get raped by a pack of it'll be your fault. Alright? Because you provoked it. You are provocatively dressed all the time with your fake boobs you feel you have to to show off in tight outfits and tight pants instead of you see your pussy from behind. And that green thing today was enough. That's provocative. Okay?
I came on an orangutan's chest.
Rhythm.
There you go. Where's the camera?
You turned it the wrong way.
I like what you're doing now.
You're setting a new record.